What's going on, everybody? How y'all been? It's your boy Dubs12. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. I know it's been a minute, so let's get back to fighting our way to getting a good Scarecrow. Just a quick update. The only thing I changed really was the skin of Batman's suit.
I'll investigate and report back soon.
As you can see, I changed it to the default suit.
You hear that? The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
Already tell him Rusty. Whew, that was close.
Batman, we made it back to the precinct. God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this. I know we will.
But yeah, if you like these types of games, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the all notification bells, the all notifications, so that way you get notified whenever I upload any videos. So that way you stay up to date and you don't miss anything.
All units evacuate the Ace Chemical Facility. I say again, this is the final evacuation order. Anyone left behind will die painfully and afraid. So move it!
Snap. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this game, Jedi Survivor. On my other profile, I completed most of the chests and got most of the cosmetics and everything else. So now I've just been super busy getting work done and everything. So I'm gonna work on uploading more videos and managing time so that way y'all can watch me play your favorite game and find out what's going on. That way if you can't afford the game, you at least know what's going on in your favorite game to save up and know what you're doing and
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
save yourself from making the same mistakes I made. And you have some guidance. So, plus we get to talk to each other and everything through the comments. But yeah, one of the reasons why I love the Batman games is because not only because of the suits, but because of the story and the combat as well. Like Rocksteady totally set up the combat games for a long time, and the PS4 Spider-Man from Sony, they're totally now setting up comic games now like Rocksteady did. I really can't wait for the new Spider-Man game to come out, because I want to post that on the channel.
I've just run a simulation based on the mixing chamber capacity. He's not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
The fallout will be huge.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
All remaining units rendezvous with the
There's
safety grounds
nothing
on
like
West
that.
Island now. You've done good work to...
Let's see. Batmobile armor? Nah. Yeah, next few upgrades I should work on is not the gadgets, but probably the smoke pellet duration and let's see, probably Batmobile weapons, because these two are really good for when you're in the well, later on in the story, and this definitely helps when you're in a tight spot, and this one too. So like these first four, like this one and this one, and those two help with the Batmobile combat. So highly recommend that, and then saving up for the top four. I'm basically upgrading besides the Batmobile, combat, batsuit, and gadget tech is what you should work on too, because gadget skills, it's fine, but then you have to, some of them you hardly even use. Like for example, I hardly even use gadgets while gliding. I just wait till I'm gonna perch and then just hit them with a batarang or something, or where is that? The smoke pellet, and then just fear take down them all.
people. Gotham is ours.
I mean, that's just my strategy for stealth, but you don't have to. That was what I did right there.
Gentlemen, tonight is the night that Gotham changes forever. The night it becomes a wasteland of nightmares, a forsaken symbol of Batman's failure, a monument to fear. But more than that, we're about to turn Gotham into the epicenter of a blast that will transform the entire eastern coast of America into my domain.
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber. Once I clear the room, I can focus on stopping the explosion.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 23 miles and rising.
Howie!
More reactant loaded.
I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here. Gotham is going to pay for what its savior did to me.
Oh, you're too late, Batman. The place is
Scarecrow, you couldn't be further wrong from that, buddy.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 31 miles and rising.
just did another tube. Too quiet. Record. Okay, just hold it together. We can do this.
You each have been given a task. Complete that task, and pray that you will not experience my fear toxin firsthand. Some can run all they like, but they will not avoid their fate.
Where's the knight? We need backup. He's running the occupation. Just keep moving.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 46 miles and rising.
Don't stop working. If you're loading the reactors, hurry it up. If not, watch those guys back. How big does this explosion need to be? Until Scarecrow says stop, keep loading.
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
Grapple up! Find him! Nothing we can do here. Run out and find him. Nope.
Yeah, I definitely plan on working on the combat, especially stealth, because that part I missed
It
so
appears that the
much.
flow of chemicals has stopped, which can only mean that you are here, Batman. I've been looking forward to seeing you again.
Time for Scarecrow.
Do you really think you've won? Fear makes you predictable. I am in complete control.
How do I shut it down?
Let me go, or she dies.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you found him?
Get out of there! Now!
Relax. No one knows I'm here.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family. Knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
Alfred,
I heard what that maniac said to you, sir. I've been trying to contact Miss Gordon, unfortunately with no success.
Keep trying.
Warning. Explosion imminent. Preparing
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do right
What are you
here.
doing? It's too
I'm not trying to stop it, but I can reduce the blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter. Find her, Alfred.
Neutralizing agents deployed.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
Sir, I urge you to reconsider. Evacuate now. If you're caught in that blast, you will die.
There's no other way, Alfred.
There's always a way, sir. Please.
So if you move too quickly, the green light that's blinking, it'll go off and you'll die. So you gotta be super slow in order for it to not go off. Yeah, Batman is one of my favorite superheroes. And yes, I know people are going to be saying, how is he a superhero? He doesn't have any superpowers.
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
She was aware of the risks, Master Bruce. She'll be as angry as you are that she's allowed this to happen. Sir, listen to me. Don't you see? This is what he wants. Without you, Gotham will be at his mercy. You cannot let him win.
So, Batman's biggest superpower is his brain and his will. Or in any other case, it would be his determination to plan for any situation. For example, if Superman went bad, he'd use kryptonite. Or Wonder Woman to stop Superman. Because Superman's biggest besides kryptonite is magic.
I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you, you must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Like, kryptonite is his biggest weakness, but magic is also a very big second. That's what I'm saying. Batman prepares beyond what is necessary, just in case for any situation. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like him. And then Kevin Conroy is another reason, because he just portrayed Batman so well. Like, if you have never watched Kevin Conroy portray as Batman, I highly recommend buying the Batman the Animated Series, complete series, and watching him portray as Batman.
Miss me?
Because not only do you see him portray as Batman, but you see how he develops the character. And then after that, watch the Justice League on Netflix with him portraying as Batman. Then the Unlimited series. And then watch the Batman Beyond series, complete series. Buy it on Amazon as well, because like, if you don't know anything about Batman Beyond is basically in the year 2039 when Batman, like, Bruce is retired for a good while of being Batman, because he was like in his 50s when he pulled out a gun on his last, like, night as Batman, because he was getting his butt handed to him from a criminal. So he was like, you know what, my heart is giving out, so I have to use this gun. in order to save my life. And his whole code was never use a gun because that's what killed his parents. So after that night, he's like, you know what? Never again am I suiting up as Batman because that I've broken my whole code. And then years later, he meets a kid who has the same sad story as himself. And that series actually leads to DC Comics making Batman Beyond an actual comic. So that's why I recommend watching that, so that when you guys can learn more about Batman Beyond and Bruce as he is retired as Batman.
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the suit that Batman, like Bruce, used, it's old in 2039, but it's still good. And I mean, I loved the design as a kid. I mean, the show was a little bit older than me, but actually, no, I was a little bit older than the show, but wasn't quite old enough to understand it yet. So later on, when it stopped airing on TV, I watched it a little bit because they stopped recording it with new episodes and all that. Oh my goodness, man, I was hooked on that show.
What the hell is this place?
We've got to come back here for this one. Oh, the freeze grenade. I wonder who that could be.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
But yeah. Oh. Before you finish the first season of Justice League Unlimited, like the very last episode, binge watch all of the Batman Beyond series all the way up to like the 4th season and the last episode. And the last episode of Justice League Unlimited will give you more details to the story of the main character of Batman Beyond. And I'm not going to spoil anything, so that's why I'm saying the chronological order for Batman Beyond is go from Batman the Animated Series to Batman Beyond, then watch Justice League, then Justice League Unlimited, the first season, all the way till you get to episode 31. But stop before you watch episode 31, because that's going to spoil the story of the intro. But you need to know more about the main character, so that's what I'm saying. Watch all of Batman Beyond first, and then when you're done watching all Batman Beyond, then watch the last episode of Justice League Unlimited, because man, that was such a good episode. But yeah.
Miss me already, Bat? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide your head falls off.
And not only...
Batman.
Oh, crap.
I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this.
Didn't startle me, just was not expecting him there.
What is this place? Who are
No
these
jump scare, I
people?
promise.
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
Can you hear me, Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Me stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give the city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure.
Oh, dang, man.
The city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. Oh, Bats, I missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm cinema.
Woohoo! Sorry if that was too loud, guys. That was fun. But yeah, for the Batman games, Arkham City is my favorite just because they portrayed the Batman Beyond suit the best in that one, along with the 1970s suit. Ooh,
Alfred.
that was a good one too.
When the explosion, I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been trying to contact you.
Thanks, Alfred. Jim.
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now.
Not gonna be good.
Alfred, Analyze the militia forces, troop deployments, equipment, movements. I want to know exactly what I'm up against.
I'll perform a full analysis of the occupying forces and report back shortly, sir.
You might fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. There's something different about you. You're afraid. You've always buried your fears. Lock them away deep in your subconscious, hidden. But something is gnawing away in the darkness of your mind, isn't it? Something even you can't control. The cracks are forming as it pushes its way to the surface. I can almost taste it.
Riddler, tell me what you know. All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
Good.
I think my favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series was the one where not only does Batman face his inner fears, but so does Bruce. And I believe it's Batman Vengeance or something. I'll post the episode in the description, but yeah, that's my favorite just because, not only because of the one line, but he gets the courage and will to realize what's actually going on in his head. So that's one of them. And then On Leather Wings, which is the very first Batman episode, which is a really good one.
Our army is trained, Batman.
Oh, and
They lack the cowardice you rely on and exploit.
also, if you want to watch more of Batman Beyond after the series, I think it's in the second season, but it's in Static Shock. That's another good show. In bits and pieces of Static Shock and the Justice League show, you see more of Batman Beyond as well. So I highly recommend those shows if you want to learn more about Batman Beyond and his timeline, because you will learn to love the character as much as I do.
Wait to see the look on his face when you tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. And it's all your fault.
I've got to go. Batman's here. What's wrong?
Jim,
Come on, you're scaring me.
it's Barbara. She's been taken.
No. I spoke to her. She said she got out. She left hours ago.
Stay calm. We'll get her back.
Which one? Who's got my little girl?
Scarecrow. They took her from the clock tower.
All right, we need to go. There could be a clue, something that will lead us to her.
I'll follow. Stay in contact.
You've got to tell him it's your fault at some point, Bats. And the great thing is, I'll be standing right there when you do.
Jim, I need you to stay focused. It's dangerous out there. Drive slow and let me deal with any trouble.
Why did I let this happen?
There's no way you could have predicted this, Jim.
It's my job to predict it as a cop and a father. The whole thing's gone down on my watch.
But yeah, my favorite Batman voice actors are... One, it's always gonna be Kevin Conroy. Roger Craig Smith. And Batman the Brave and the Bold. That guy is pretty good too. And for me, there's only gonna be one Batman Beyond, and that's Freddie Friedel. I think he was in... Was it Wonder... or Boy Meets World? I forgot what it was. Yeah, I think it was Boy Meets World. That's what he was in the early one, not the new one on Disney. But yeah, Freddie Friedel was funny for Batman Beyond. And the way he portrayed Batman Beyond, it was like his characteristics or his style of taking down criminals was more like Nightwing, because Nightwing was more of making jokes and getting into people's heads through jokes.
We're running out of time.
Sir, before you head to the clock tower, I thought you may like to hear the analysis of the Arkham Knight's forces you requested.
What have you got, Alfred?
I've set the Bat computer to analyze militia presence across the 3 islands and provide you with a real-time representation of the occupation's strength in each zone.
Sorry about that.
As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily occupied, with a substantial drone ground force controlling the roads. Founders Island is the militia stronghold, protected by long-range radars and a missile launcher. I'd recommend keeping the Batmobile away from there for the time being. The remaining drone forces on Bleak Island have been redeployed to protect the clock tower, so expect significant resistance.
Thanks, Alfred. I'm heading there now.
Sergeant! Yes, sir? The extraction squad's down. Take control of the clock tower drones. He's coming. Switching to manual control. I'll stop him, sir. What the? It's the Bat! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go!
Jim, clock tower's surrounded. I'll clear the area. Let you know when it's safe to head inside.
You're losing drones, Sergeant. The movement on that thing, it's difficult to get a lock.
Yeah, the other word for jokes is quips, and that's what Batman Beyond has, is quips.
Drone feed offline. Get back!
So he's just making jokes and intimidating criminals that way, as opposed to like just using stealth and everything.
Whatever it is, it's ripping us to shreds. Stop him!
But
Rattler offline.
he does rely on the suit a lot, as opposed to Bruce. But Bruce used all of his...
There are militia troops all over the clock tower, Jim. You'll be safe in the Batmobile. I'll let you know when the area is secure.
I'm not just sitting here while you go after those bastards.
Yes, you are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I'll be in touch the minute I'm done.
The second.
like, Bruce spent a good amount of time.
Clock tower unit, Batman knows we have his ally and he's coming for you. Hold him off. You can do this, man. I'm gonna tell you how.
Learning ways to intimidate fear into criminals. Like, you use stealth, martial arts, science, detective work. I mean, a lot of things. But, yeah, Batman Beyond. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys if you haven't watched Batman Beyond. But, yeah.
It's not safe to enter without taking out the militia troops on the roof of the clock tower.
You know, I just walked right in. I guess she thought she was safe.
Oops, wrong thing.
Any sign of the bat? Nope. Maybe the tanks got him. Let's hope so.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Batman Beyond. I'm just a huge Bruce Wayne fan as Batman. One, because of the movies, the animated series, and Kevin Conroy, video games. There's a lot of reasons to love why I love Batman. Let's see. I watched a little bit of the 60s Batman, but that was more of the funny thing was, and that was just like the reruns. They said that show was actually meant to be a joke. Like, it was never supposed to be that popular. So,
I know your tactics, Batman. So let's see how you cope when your prey knows how to adapt.
let's see.
How's it going over there? See anything? Nothing. Me neither.
But yeah, that show was funny too with Adam West, and I think his name was like Bert something. It was something. But yeah, that show was good too.
Tactically, he's still weak. Find him and break him. Heard what the man said. Batman's here somewhere.
Michael Keaton was a good actor. Val Kilmer too, even though people don't like his Batman for reasons because Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones didn't get along, but still. I liked how Val Kilmer betrayed the character because he used his intelligence to solve the riddles, and I mean, Val Kilmer was good in not only that film, but in Tombstone, Top Gun. He was really good in the movie called The Saint. It's a betrayal. Like, the movie is about a man that I think he grew up in a Catholic church, on like a boarding school, and he has a scarring moment of him as a kid, so he'd always use these particular saints in the church as secret identities. Well, not secret identities, but like cover I think it's like cover IDs or something. Oh shoot, move. Let's see. What are these? Or whatever the spy term is. But yeah, he uses those for his alter egos, I guess you could say, just to not lose track of time. But yeah, that was a good one. He's like a burglar, and he's always trying to steal things for money. But that was a good film. And his Batman was really good. Although the suit was a little weird, but still a good Batman. And next after that, it's Christian Bale for me. Affleck and Pattinson's Batman were okay, in my opinion.
I teach you everything he's got, and you still don't see him coming. Pathetic. Anyone see him? Anyone?
Other than that, not too many Batman actors that I'm a huge fan of, but yeah. That's about it for Batman.
There's just one left, Batman. Stop playing around and finish him. We got plenty more.
Bam! Hit smack him. Oh, headbutt him, sorry.
Jim, the area is secure. Meet me in the clock tower.
I'm impressed.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no more Batman actors that I like, I think. I mean, Adam West was good, just because he was funny. Let's see, hang on. I'm gonna look up Robin's name from the 60s Batman series. Burt Ward, that's who it was. Yeah, Burt Ward was funny. Holy cow, Batman. Robin to the Batmobile, Adam West would say. Ooh, that was funny. Batman, Batman, Batman. Of course, I do not own the rights to that song. That is actually from the show. So, highly recommend watching it, even though it has nothing to do with the comics. I don't quote me on that.
Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine.
Ooh, too soon.
Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
Yeah, this moment in the game right now, that's actually in reference to Batman the Killing Joke. It was a movie with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. What you see just happen to Barbara is actually what happened in the comics, where she loses her spine, like she becomes paralyzed because a bullet was lodged into her spine by the Joker, and he dressed up just like he did. Well, similar to the way he did in this game, but he didn't wear a ball cap. He wore a fedora. And yeah, it was super dark. But yeah, it's very similar to this, but this is what happens when you drag your friends into the crazy little game of crazy little game of ours. Might as well upset Joker. But yeah, the article says Batgirl saves Commissioner. That's super sad. Okay, now we're back into reality.
Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway.
Ooh.
The night's still young.
Jim's on his way up. I can't do that now.
Oh, God, no.
This isn't your fault, Jim.
Of course it is. Crane's done this to get to me. I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
Identity confirmed.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family! My daughter! She's all I've got! I never should have trusted you. Never! I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
Oh, and another Batman actor I like is actually, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Rino. Rhino Romano or Reno Romano. Whichever one you prefer to pronounce. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, but that's just the way it's spelled, so I figured I'd use that one. But yeah, that's another good show to watch too, just for Batman.
I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
That's because you're crazy, Joker.
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building.
Yeah, this is the one you're looking for the camera. And then it'll be right about here. That you'll want the camera. And then fast forward. Here.
There. That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them. Lockdown clock tower. Authorization. Batman.
How did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her head. Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet.
Uh-oh.
Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow.
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them. Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Yes, sir.
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
Batman, how do you care who I am? Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate.
But yeah, I can't take all the credit for the Batman knowledge that I have. There's actually a YouTuber by the name of K-Wings Let's Play. He actually helped me out.
Well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Batcomputer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and lose the connection, it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius.
Drone, as you predicted, sir. He's trying to defuse the device. Your requested have been deployed.
We need those bombs in place, Sergeant. They're our deterrent.
I know, sir. I'll stop him dead. Alpha targets hit a drone. Direct hit on a rattler.
Crap. But yeah, watching his videos helped me learn more about Batman. And
We lost the drone unit in the cauldron.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
I learned to love learning more about Nightwing, the character.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. Look at a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
Listen up, man. We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
Yeah.
You think me so easily defeated? You think some rusting factory was the only weapon I had?
What are some other ones? Like Historian or whatever his name is, he got me into liking Red Hood. One of my other favorite Batman comics is Flashpoint. That one's pretty good.
The
Oh, the
station's
sad
crawling
part
with
is
the
it's
Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
It's not Bruce that's Batman.
Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone.
And it's not Joker that's actually Joker. It's actually Bruce's parents that are facing off each other every night. That are those two are Batman and Joker, basically. So Thomas Wayne is Batman, but Martha Wayne is Joker. And she went crazy because she lost Bruce on the night that they were actually supposed to die, because Barry went back to save his mom. And meanwhile he was saving his mom, he actually killed, unintentionally, but still, side effect of it was that Bruce died, and instead of Bruce becoming Batman because his parents died and causing that trauma because of his fear of bats, it was actually Thomas who became Batman. And he didn't continue being a surgeon. He actually used his skills as a surgeon to break people's bones and everything, and he used guns to kill, and it was like, imagine Red Hood with Thomas Wayne's knowledge of medicine but his brutality to not only kill but like scare criminals to death or even kill them. And also during that time period, Superman wasn't discovered by the Kents. He was actually taken into government custody as a baby, and he didn't get any sunlight. He was super skinny. I highly recommend watching the Flashpoint animated movie. It will explain more details. But yeah, that one's a good movie. And it explains more in detail of what happens to not only Superman, but the entire like Justice League. Because instead of Bruce and Clark starting the Justice League, it's actually Thomas helping kids learn how to fight. I think he's like in his 50s or 60s or something in his age, but he's still super strong and all that. And then there's a time when actually Thomas as Batman gets to see Bruce. Like Flashpoint Batman gets to see Bruce before he disappears. And it's super cool. But Bruce doesn't approve of his father's methods of like using guns, so it's still a good comic. Definitely need to work on reading it though, that's for sure, just so I can understand more about it. Yeah, this Batman game is actually based off of the Joker that laughs.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior.
I don't know about that.
Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
Well, I'm gonna stop right there. But I'll see y'all in the next episode where we will go. Sorry, where we will go to the orphanage to save Catwoman. Earlier, when I went to the Vicky sign, I was actually trying to trigger a side mission, which I won't spoil. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all, so that way you know when I upload any video. And we'll hit our goal of 300 subscribers and keep growing as a community and learning more about Batman and playing all sorts of games. I mean, not only do I plan on playing video games like this, but I also plan on uploading more sports games, showing y'all a little bit of my Patriots theme team. On my PlayStation, I plan on uploading Halo Infinite gameplay and a whole lot more. But that'll be it. Love y'all. Peace.